Oh, yeah. And he's
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, what is that?
The old princess. Where are you?
Should we make them bong?
Mushroom gorge?
It's like softcore discrimination.
Yeah, indeed.
The title's gonna be The Cast Celestials Hates Mushrooms.
The Last of Us has become a major television series over the course of the last few years. Now that season 2 has released, fans are gearing up to find out how the end of this season will end.
We are really good at making each other laugh at inappropriate moments. But I appreciate that people are just Googling us together. I guess it's to like pull up a photo of us together or something. But I like that I'm first. Oh, I guess because you're typing in Bella Ramsey. That makes sense.
Now, we don't want to get too deep into the season just in case some are behind, but we do want to mention how funny it was behind the camera for the cast and crew at times.
Look at her laughing like a heifer to the slaughter.
Today we want to go through some of the press tour moments and share some hilarious stories from Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey.
And then it would take a totally different shape in the second season, and this is why.
That's why I'm here. Oops.
Oopsie. Everybody was ready to kill me.
I felt the anticipation, definitely.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: what year did the video game that the show is based on release? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
The first thing that we had to do was see.
But that's what made it kind of wonderful,
It made it
too.
incredible.
It made it great that we didn't really know each other at all.
We really took care of each other through that. And I think that's kind of what made it really fun. And heartbreaking because the characters of Joel and Ellie are very separated.
Set 20 years after a mutated cordyceps infection led to the collapse of society, The Last of Us picks up with Joel, a hardened survivor who lost his daughter in the initial outbreak, living in a Boston quarantine zone with smuggling partner Tess.
I cannot begin to tell you how violating this was. There's so much context to why it has become 6 shots of espresso. It was always a quad. But then I feel like the cups got bigger. I don't know, the shots got less strong, and at some point it became 6.
While the show is full of big names, including Pedro Pascal, Gabriel Luna, and Bella Ramsey, we've just got a glimpse of how things work behind the scenes from one of the show's infected extras, and involves a week-long boot camp and one of the nicest dudes ever.
She was trying to rip my right arm out of my socket just a bit ago. She had an entire move. It was like an arm wrestle move, but then yeah, exactly. Like I need to break my shoulder again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We started off with a week of boot camp training on how to be infected, from the likes of the incredibly talented movement coordinators Terry Notary and Madison Berg, they said. Their way of demonstrating and teaching us how the infected move and their body behaviors was such a unique experience and incredibly fun challenge.
You're number 1 on the call sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have that power.
No. Hi.
Hi, I'm eating cookies.
The Cookie Monster?
Oh, no, I got it wrong.
The Last of Us is a lot of things. For 21-year-old lead actor Bella Ramsey, the smash hit horror series from HBO is as much about the zombie apocalypse as it is about coming of age.
Make up a tattoo for you? Beans. Beans.
Why, thanks. My allergies, remember. I'm not sure.
Yeah, to show. Yeah, just
lentils.
kind of beans.
I would baked
A
beans.
can of beans. A can of baked beans.
I would. Oh, you'd have a beef stick.
As I share my excitement for this series, I want to mention we are currently doing a giveaway. Share what you were most excited for with this project, and the best comment will win a $25 Fandango gift card where you can purchase a full movie with added bonus features. Comment down below and one winner will be chosen.
What that people call him daddy? Yeah. I don't know, it's just such a sexual term.
Is it? Should it be?
Unless you're posh and from the UK.
Right,
but
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Daddy.
There's a time and a place for
That
daddy.
one bothers me. That one bothers me.
It isn't something that I ever think about when we're filming, Ramsey said. Then afterwards, when people come up and share how Ellie has impacted them and seeing themselves represented on screen, it makes me feel like, wow, everything that we've been doing really means something and is worth it.
This is not a shiitake.
Remember in Spy Kids where she goes, shit.
How do we feel about elephant ear mushrooms?
I don't know if that is.
Don't have a strong opinion.
They're huge. And they're kind of. Oh, what are those ones that move by themselves?
Cordyceps?
No. Are they?
I don't know. Sounds
No,
like a show.
there's.
Ramsey returned with The Last of Us Season 2, playing a far more grown-up version of the character and teased a decidedly more adult trajectory in coming episodes.
Oh my gosh, so many. See, like, the onset experience of The Last of Us is just like consistent puns and dad jokes. There's like a bit of a war happening within the crew of like puns and dad jokes. Did you know that the CEO of IKEA just got elected president of Sweden?
It's clear, though, in their interviews and games they've played together for press, that they've got along great and enjoy each other's company.
Bella Ramsey. Peanut butter jelly. I sang peanut butter jelly time a lot this season. Well, once specifically, but at other moments, it's like my hype song. If I have to do a really like emotional scene, something like peanut butter jelly gets me going.
The Last of Us is a rare show that comes with an elevated amount of pressure. Not only is it beloved and also one of the most popular shows on TV, but it's also bringing to life one of the biggest video game stories of all time.
All right, last meal. Last meal ever.
What would your last meal be?
Pasta.
Maybe just plain pasta with
No
mayonnaise.
sauce. What?
Old mayonnaise pasta salad.
What?
This is going to offend many Italians.
That's gonna offend me.
Penne arrabbiata. There you go.
Okay, that's a good
better than
answer.
mayonnaise.
Cheese.
And before we sign off, we wanted to mention what else is in store for Season 3.
Oh, you know what? It rained so much in the show. Not in real, and in real life, but in the show. My favorite days were the ones where I was dry. They were few and far between. And also all the stunts. I got to do a lot of that this year, which I really loved. So
There has already been a lot that happened in just the 2 episodes that have released so far. If you know, you know. But with how long and extensive the video game is, there's a lot of background to it.
I look at him and I go, that's Pedge. That's Pedro who we spent season 1 we were literally working together every day for 11 months, and season 2 we were there for 7, and
so intense.
so yeah, I've seen all parts of him. We've seen the best and worst of each other, I think.
The biggest question currently lingering over the 3rd outing is its production timeline, and HBO is likely trying to avoid another long wait between seasons.
He brings the lightness to the set.
Definitely, Gabe. I think everyone brings a sort of something. Well, something.
Yeah, everyone is. Everyone has a very playful, ready to play energy.
Yeah.
And it's from the top down. Craig is that way.
There's no Debbie Downers.
Of course, with only a few episodes releasing from the 2nd season, the crew are keeping their mouths shut for now as far as what else is on the horizon. They did mention, though, that a 4th season is being talked about.
Good at keeping other people's secrets and keeping the show secret. I'm terrible at keeping my own. I don't have any. People always go to me tell me a secret. I'm I literally have none. There's nothing.
Yeah, I've told them all.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, this very successful video game-based series, The Last of Us video game, released in 2013.
Were you familiar with the game?
I didn't know about the game before I got the job. And then I got the job and I found out very quickly about the game. It's a very famous video game.
Yeah, I've heard.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite, and what are you expecting from Season 3?
Makeup. There's just no makeup in the apocalypse.
It's great hair though.
Yes, great hair. Oh, let me tell you.
Beautiful hair.
That's the Dyson Airwrap.
Dyson Airwrap.
Back to Ellie though. You are not violent.
I'm not fine.
You are not.
That's one thing.
Bella is the sweetest.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this.
I called Bella almost immediately and was like, hey, what am I going to expect? Also, hello. Excited to work with you. And Bella gave me the rundown, and Bella seemed a little too chipper about it all, saying they're so generous with time and they're so kind and everyone's so nice and giving.
That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
How's Internet Daddy going?
How is Internet Daddy going? What, is it still me? There's so many of us.
Still you. There are a lot of you now. Some competition.
There's some competition, isn't there? There's room for everybody.
Why is Debbie known as a downer?
Poor Debbie.
My mom's name is Debbie, and she takes offense to that. She's
Well,
a pretty
you know,
bubbly
I'm sorry to all the
personality.
Debbies
Yeah.
about that popularized term.
But keep it light, though. It's necessary.